Hello everyone, welcome to the first ever episode of my 1.17 Snapshot reviews. In this episode we will cover the new and exciting additions and features that have been added to the first 1.17 Snapshot, 20W45A. I do apologize for the poor microphone as I am currently recording this on a crappy laptop, but without further ado, let's get right into the video. To start off, we'll be talking about the amethyst blocks, which are the amethyst block and the budded amethyst block. These are the blocks that spawn in geodes, and the only difference between them is that the budded amethyst block spawns these amethyst buds on them. Now, these amethyst buds come in four varieties, which are the small amethyst bud, the medium amethyst bud, the large amethyst bud, and the amethyst cluster. Now these will grow, so the small one will grow into the medium will grow into the large one will grow into the cluster. Now, the cluster is what will drop these amethyst shards, which will be used in crafting recipes that have been added in the update. Next up, we have the calcite tuff blocks. These are the other two blocks that are added with geodes, but right now they don't have any other purpose except to look kinda cool. Next up is the lightning rods. Lightning rods right now serve no purpose, but they do have a cool feature in which lightning will strike them a lot more frequently than anywhere else, hence their name Lightning Rod, and they can be crafted with 3 copper ingots. As you can see here, I put a lightning rod on top of some copper blocks. This doesn't represent anything, I just wanted to see the functionality of the lightning rod, although nothing much happened, and of course I had set it to thunder, but nothing happened. Next up, we have candles. Candles are the newest light source that have been added to the game, and I was going to say they look pretty cool. They can be crafted with a honeycomb on the bottom, a string on top, just like that. And in order to have them burn, you have to ignite them with flint and steel. On top of that, they can be placed in groups of 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, they're all burning like that. That's pretty cool. Candles also come in 60 different colored varieties, just like the wools. Now these ones bunch up in the same groups, although you can't mix and match them. Oops. So, like I can't put a cyan one with a white one. They have to be on separate blocks. And these ones can also burn just like that. The third part about candles is that you can make birthday cakes. If you put a cake down, put a candle on top, it becomes a birthday cake. Although, you can only add 1 candle to it, or you'll start eating. Next up, we have tinted glass. Now, tinted glass I find very cool, as it basically blocks out sunlight. So over here, I have a little tinted glass hut, and when I go inside and cover up the hole, it becomes extremely dark in here, yet we can clearly see outside. What's even cooler about this is if I were to get a torch and place it in here and set the time to midnight, none of the light will go through the glass and outside. Unless I break it, of course. You can see the light escapes. But if I close it, you can see that the light is restricted to inside the hut, which is a very cool addition, I think. Next up, we have a more exciting addition, which is copper ore and the copper ingot. Now, copper ore is about the same rarity as iron, so you'll find as much as iron as you do underground. And obviously, when you smelt copper ore, you'll get a copper ingot. Since its rarity is about as rare as iron, which is not too rare, you can only mine it with stone or above. So, just grab a few pickaxes. Survival mode. See, if I try and mine it with a wooden pickaxe, you will see that I don't get anything. But if I align it with stone or iron, I do. Next up, we have the copper blocks and its variants. So first up, we have the copper block, the cut copper block, the cut copper stairs, and the cut copper slab. And here is what they look like. Now these are also available in their lightly weathered, semi-weathered, and fully weathered form. Behind me, we have the waxed versions of the copper blocks. Nothing is different about these is that they will not weather into their other states. And you can do this by simply adding a piece of honeycomb to the block crafting inventory. And the only reason that there's no fully weathered waxed copper block is that this is its fully weathered state and it wouldn't make sense to wax it. Next up is the spyglass. Now the spyglass I don't think is working correctly, and if I grab it and I zoom in, it doesn't render more chunks. Like I can look at this sheep, it zooms in. It's like Optifine, but like not as good, I'd say. However, I can look over here and zoom in on the side and read what it says. Finally, the last new item added to the game is the bundle. The bundle can be crafted with 6 rabbit hide and 2 string. The cool thing about a bundle is that you can store blocks into it up to a stack. So let's say I wanted to throw a quick stack of 32 oaks in there, and then 32 cobblestone. Oops. Just like that. The bundle is full. As you can see, I can't put dirt in it, can't put anything into it. If I right click the bundle, the stuff comes back into my inventory. So it's pretty cool. Next, we're going to move on to features. So the first major feature that was added to the game was waterlogged rails. Now I especially like this one because you no longer need to build tunnels underwater to have rail lines going through them. Now, as you can see, the minecart runs right through them. So can you. It's very easy. I like it a lot. Another cool new thing that was added was lava cauldrons. The only thing with lava cauldrons is that I don't really know what they're going to be used for, but hey, you can now put lava in cauldrons and set yourself on fire. I mean, that's cool. You've noticed, you realize I haven't covered any of the mostly caves and cliffs aspect of the update. And that is because they haven't been added yet, but I assume they will in a future update. And with that, this concludes the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, as it will greatly help me making more content. Until next time, see ya.